But of course, I don't know, right? You get me. All right.
I know you gonna dig this.
Get funky with me.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? So here I am in the very small town of Here, what's going on, everybody? Here I am in a fucking small town. And I don't know what the fuck is Watoma. Is it Watoma or Westerra? Westerra, fuck me. What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? So here I am in the very small town of Watoma, Wisconsin, at Westerra County Historical Museum. I've been waiting a long time to come to this place. It's only open on Wednesdays from 9 to 3. So you got to plan accordingly. Bars. Bars means rhymes. I got bars. This is the old county courthouse here. We're not too far from Plainfield, Wisconsin. What happened in Plainfield? Well, Ed Gein. Do you know who Ed Gein is? I did a very lengthy video on Ed Gein a few years ago, about 3 years ago. And Ed Gein, oh God, Ed Gein. Whoa, look at that window. It's Casper, or Casper's slightly slow cousin. If you look, he's just kind of, I'm not sure what he's staring at, but there he is, up in the window, Casper. Ed Gein, one of the most notorious murderers of all time. Killed a few people over in Plainfield. I'm going to put the link below to my video that I did. Now, in that video, there is a strange clicking sound throughout. Still is a very good video, I think. It's one of my favorites that I ever did. That clicking sound, a lot of people write, what's that clicking sound? What's it doing? It just goes in and out of it. It was not there during the final edit. It was not there. And I do a lot of work on my edits, and if I heard that, I would have corrected. I would have gone individually, taken each one out. So it's either something to do with when YouTube processed the video, or it just happened to be a clicking sound that appeared in my video. I'm not saying anything weird like creep. I don't know. But just so you know, if you watch it, don't ask me what that clicking sound is, because I don't know. Ed Gein, when he was caught, he was brought here to this county jail. This used to be the sheriff's quarters. The sheriff and his wife lived in the front. The cells are in the back. And Ed Gein's exact cell is in here. And we're going to go inside. From what I've read about this place, they've got a few more Ed Gein artifacts inside. We're going to check them out. And I know that the sheriff's wife would feed and do the laundry of the prisoners. So that's creepy, because we all know what Ed liked to do, which was, well, either murder or dig up bodies of women, exactly kind of like his mom.
Oh, mama?
And watch my video for more about what Ed Gein did. One of the creepiest, one of the scariest serial killers of all time. Inspired Norman Bates, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Leatherface. He's the basis of so many Hollywood stories, but it's a true story, Ed Gein. And we're going to go inside right now. When you come in, sign the guest book. And leave a donation. So we are in the booking office, correct?
Yes.
Of the old jail.
Westerra County Jail. And this building was built in 1908. It housed the sheriff's family in the front and the prisoners in the back.
Yeah.
And the sheriff's wife would have to feed all the prisoners.
I was just saying that outside. I heard that. So she had to feed Ed Gein.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So these are some of the older sheriffs.
Yes.
Do we know which one was here when Ed was here?
This one.
Oh, this guy. Wow.
And their son sat with him while they were processing the house.
Really? The son sat in the cell with him, or
Yeah.
sat back there with him?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes. And he was the judge for many years here.
The
later.
son?
Yes.
Wow.
And now his son is the judge.
Right currently?
now.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And that's the old, that's the camera for...
Yeah. To take the picture on the wall.
That's wild that you have that still.
And the drunkometer over there in the corner.
That's how they would test how drunk you are?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Things have changed.
Yes.
Is that actual?
Yes.
That's the real one that they would
Yeah.
stand up against.
Yep. They bring him in through that door and process him.
So Ed would have come right through this door.
Yes.
That is wild. What do you think it is that makes Ed Gein so... Because I did a whole video up in Plainfield 3 or 4 years ago, and it was very, very popular. And people go out there still all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Yes.
What do you
and
think?
they're chipping on Augusta's grave.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Because
Here-
somebody made another prefab gravestone for Ed.
Right.
And it was stolen the next day.
So it's twice his has been stolen?
Well,
The original- the original?
and then the make-up model.
Do they not have... Plainfield doesn't have it in storage somewhere? Or it's at there?
Oh no, it's the original is stored.
Is stored
in
somewhere?
Plainfield, at the Plainfield Association.
And they don't show that to anyone?
No.
Really? They just keep it stored?
Yeah.
That's wild.
We're working on trying to get it. but-
Yeah, I mean, why
Because
not?
we can lock it up in his cell.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Here it is, visiting hours. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we got in here. Oh my. Oh, by the way, nice touch.
Oh, the doll?
Yeah.
You left me in the closet, but I got out.
Says 3 sayings.
Why did you leave me under the bed?
Come on.
You should have loved me when you had the chance.
You should have loved me when you had the chance.
We took it up to the school room, or the children's room,
Right?
and the little girl ghost made us bring it back down. She
a,
doesn't like it.
There's a ghost here?
Oh, there's lots.
Oh boy. So did anybody, I guess, did some prisoners die here?
Oh, yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Look at these little two.
And I'm taking you into Ed's.
We're going into Ed's.
That's a life-size poster of Ed.
That's how big he was?
Yes. He was just a little guy, and he was so sheltered that he was a little simple.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until his mama died that he went weird.
Yeah, that he, it's just, that's putting it lightly, yeah.
There's guns in there of his skis.
Oh, this is all his stuff.
There's a knife on the shelf from his estate.
Let me see if I can get light on in there. Oh, there's the knife right there.
Yeah. And the paranormal people have a lot of activity when they pull out the knife.
And there's the house.
Yeah. And those are guns from his estate with the,
Can I sit on this, or?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they have the tags from the Madison yet on them.
The tags from which?
From the Madison Crime Lab.
Oh, okay. So they, after they were done with them, they...
Yeah, after the 50-year period, and then they relinquished them back here.
Wow. So these are, how many guns are there? 1, 2, 3?
I believe so.
Yeah, 3 guns.
Of course, he didn't use any of
No,
them
no, he's...
for his crimes. He
Yeah.
used the one at the store. He just took a bullet with him. It was in the documentary from the Travel Channel.
Right.
They talked to the guy in Plainfield that owned the skis and the knife. And his dogs died, the birds died, his wife died. He got rid of the knife and skis.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's bad luck.
Bad juju.
I was just saying bad juju.
Yeah.
Gosh, it was short.
Yes.
Now, do we know if any of this is real? Or,
It just shows you what it was like.
yeah. Is it?
And that's it. Well, it's not heads.
Yeah, but that's.
Yeah. That's when they were taking them over to court.
So this is the sheriff that lived here? That's him in the same picture? That's a different one.
No, that was one of the deputies that took them.
Okay, or one with the universe. Some people have
Oh yeah, they wrote all over the walls and stuff.
prisoners, or
Yes.
this is prisoners that wrote here.
Yeah.
So 77, 76 in court. They're counting their dates when they have to go to court. They put a little calendar up.
Yep.
my God.
1978, they closed this as a jail, and we got it. And in 1980, we opened it as a museum.
And these are all. Are these all? Yeah, they are. They're.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
All old newspaper articles.
Yeah.
Some with Ed.
We're closing.
Otherwise, I have to go get keys.
Don't lock me in too much, but lock me in a bit. I want to be in this cell. There we are. Wow. No? Okay. So this is the actual sink. These are the bars. I need a coffee cup. Back in the day, they used their cameras just like this to look into the other cells. Yep. And where's the little mirrors they would use? Surprisingly not as claustrophobic as I thought it would be to be in a jail cell, but still not great. Look at all the writing on the wall there of people that were here. Right on that side. This is Ed Gein's jail cell. This is it. Wow. This is on the outside. The first cell was made ready for a prisoner. Last relic of an empty pack of cools and butts on the floor. Oh. Butts on the floor. Butts on the floor. No, let's see what's left, but there's butts on the floor. Butts on the floor. Butts on the floor. But I don't see any butts on the floor. You. Rascal. Carl Yeske ends life in Watoma jail cell. Yeah, so this guy hanged himself here after only one night. A lot of old typewriters. Tom Hanks would love this place. And stamps. Look at this. Wow. Ooh. This kind of got it's mostly focused on jail stuff, and Ed Gein stuff, but it's got the a lot of history of the town. But look at this. Here we are on the other side of Ed Gein's jail cell. You gotta wonder what was going through his mind when he was in here, when he was first caught. Relief? Anger? Anything? He's always got that. Every picture you've ever seen of him, he's just got a blank stare. Did he know the difference between right and wrong? Ed Gein? He's got such a... I do a lot of stuff about serial killers and true crime, and I'm fascinated by it, like most of you are if you're watching. But I find it odd when people say they're a fan of a serial killer. Like, that's weird. That's not something to say out loud. Really, I don't think. But Ed Gein has got a huge fan base where people love it, but people forget that he actually killed people. So, not really one to model your life after or to look up to. You know what I mean? Choose Austin Matthews from the Leafs. You look up to him. Look at this. Look at the bars on the windows. Here's all this graffiti. Tim Hoople was here September 10th, 77 for burglary. They are brothers, Bob Hooples. Oh, so Bob was here first. And then his brother Tim committed a crime just about a year later. And they signed right near each other. That's sweet. Ah, the Hooples. They were real trouble around here, the Hooples. THC gold. But a joint a day will keep it away. What does that mean? Will the doctor away? Bob Hope. Bob Hope was here? Did he do a tour here? Did he, like, one of his famous tours? Or did he actually serve time here? That's wild. Bob Hope. Who knew? This spot marks the spot a prisoner tried to chisel his way out, but did not succeed. Look at that. No, he just sort of did not succeed. Didn't get very far at all. Dude, work harder. Set a goal, meet your goal. That, you know. Well, how did he not succeed? Was he caught, or did he just say, well, this sucks, I can't get any further? Yeah, so a little more 70s graffiti here, too, than I thought. This is crazy. So this is all prisoners right on these walls here? Now, how do they get out of these cells? Is there only...
Lots of times the cells were open because the main door was shut, and then they would just walk around.
Oh. But it would only be 2 people at a time, 1 in each?
Right.
That's it.
And there was 2 cells like this on the other side, but when we got the building, the curator needed an office, and they took the 2 cells out.
Right.
So, and there's also our drunk tank, which had 4 beds. It's our railroad room now.
Okay, is this cell open? I didn't even look in. Oh, this is, what's, oh my goodness.
We got 4-H and stuff in here.
Okay.
Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts. It does have a bed, but we got it up against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bed's there, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, when people donate things, we have to find room for it.
Oh, so here's Bob Hoople again. I was talking to him and his brother both spent time here.
Bob, Job, Tim.
What?
Yes.
More? There's 3 of them?
Yeah.
They all spent time here?
Yes.
Are they like infamous around this area? I was joking.
Well,
but
yeah, it's pretty much the name.
I guess they've retired from a life of crime now.
Well, no, the new generation is taking over.
Like they're kind of rough and.
Oh yeah.
The Hooples?
Yes.
in this area?
Yes. Well, right, granted.
Oh my God! I better.
Yeah.
Well, so Bob, Job, and Tim.
Yeah, Job went to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Bob and Tim, I think, just stayed here.
Wow.
In and out a lot. So.
That is wild. I was joking about that, but then, yeah.
Yeah. Over here it was a great big huge one, and the guy almost got out. He had a blanket drying over it. That's how he got away with not the deputy seeing anything.
Yeah.
So he almost got out, but
So
the
where was
sheriff caught him.
So there was a hole here?
Oh yeah, see where it's been filled in?
Right here, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how long could he keep that up with a blanket over top? It's, you know, that's... or a towel, you said, right?
Yeah, a blanket.
A blanket.
Yeah.
How long before somebody says we got to move that or clean that or something? Because I mean, how long would it take to get through this?
Oh yeah.
This is
I mean, it's thick.
like this guy didn't. He didn't stay. He didn't.
He didn't get very far.
No, I would have given up too.
Yeah. So they used to pass stuff in and out of here because the grates weren't put on until later in life.
So this
So it was just
window.
bars.
They could open the window.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
They get cigarettes or
Yeah.
pass out photos that they drew, and so
Wow. So how long did Ed Gein spend here?
4 days.
4
and then
days.
they brought him back for a day and night in '68 when he went to trial.
Okay, and then he went straight to an institution from there. And then I know he died at Mendota.
Right.
Mendota? Was that what it was?
I think so.
I was there in my video 3 years ago. Yeah, Mendota, I think it was. Ted Shear. I've seen that name a couple times.
Yeah.
John Bassey. So if anybody introduces himself to me while I'm driving around or looking around as a hoople,
Yeah.
I should walk the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this all stuff they wrote?
Yep.
Wow. I didn't realize you would have all this. There's a hoople again.
Yeah.
I'm becoming interested in.
Tips up there.
Yeah, I'm becoming really interested in this family.
Yeah.
I want to read about them. Joe Claywell. And it's funny because you see kind of like, well, the graffiti gets a little more 70s-ish. Like even some of the sayings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like talking about weed a lot and
Yeah.
things like that. More. So this, how long has this been in jail cell for, or up until
1908.
1908 till 1978? Is that what it says?
1978. Yeah.
So 70 years is worth of jail. And how many people died in here? Just
Several. But I have proof of the one
Right.
that hung himself.
Right.
Because that was in the paper. Otherwise, we don't have the
You don't know
records.
exactly. Right. So what else is there for me to see? This is crazy.
This is our drunk tank,
Oh yeah, the junk tank. Yeah.
which is our railroad room now.
So this is where people come and just be overnight,
Yep.
sleep
Yeah,
it off.
There was 2 beds here and 2 beds on that side.
Okay.
So
And I guess they're too drunk to fight or whatever, cause too much trouble.
pretty much. Well, we didn't have too many mean drunks.
No?
Yeah. Or mean prisoners, for that matter. Usually, if they were that bad, they would send them to a
Maybe do an
A bigger
overnight here,
one.
like be held and sent
Yeah.
to it right away to.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't see. But was it when Ed Gein was held here? So it was immediately after his arrest. He was brought here, right?
Correct.
And then, so he spent 4 days. Was there a media circus outside or people?
Well,
or?
When they brought him here, he was in here for quite a while, and then they had to ship him up to Oshkosh for the night for his own safety.
Oh, yeah.
Then they brought him back in the morning, and then they sent him down to Madison. Then they brought him back, and then they sent him to Rapids for psych evaluation, and then they brought him back. So, the first night is the only night he didn't stay the night here. Otherwise, he was here the other times.
Right.
But,
I think back in those days too. I'm just thinking offhand, like for a psych evaluation, you sit down with them. What did you do? Oh, you dug up a body? You're crazy.
yeah.
I don't think it would take long.
No.
I don't think it'd be a long, lengthy psych
There's
evaluation.
pictures of Augusta.
That's his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got crazy eyes too.
Yeah. Well,
Doesn't
she was very, very religious to the fanatic stage, and we believe that Ed, of course, killed his brother.
Right.
Because the brother said something mean to Mama, and Ed couldn't let him get away with that.
Yeah, and then he led them. There was a fire out. He said there was a
Yeah.
fire, but then he actually was able to lead them right to where the body was.
Mhm.
How can he?
Yeah.
Not the
And there
sharpest.
was trauma to the head. Well,
Right, which makes no sense in a fire.
Yeah. So.
He never admitted to it, but he never really. I don't think. It's hard to say with that guy. I don't think.
He's very smart as far as you couldn't trip him up. on getting answers, he would tell you, you just ask that question a different way.
Oh, really?
I've already answered that.
Oh, I thought he was a little more...
He was not smart as far as socialized.
Right, socialized.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
but
unsocial.
He was brilliant as far as being able to figure out things.
Yeah.
Obviously, he could make.
So do you think? I was saying I don't think he knew the difference between right and wrong, but you think he did?
He did until Mama died.
Yeah.
And
after
I think
that,
Mama kept him in track, and then when she died, then he kind of lost it.
just snapped.
Yeah. He wanted his mama back, so he figured a way of getting her. Now this is where the other two cells were. You can see in back here where
Oh yeah, up
one
top
of them
there.
was taken out. This is our doctor's room now. Let you go in, and
Sure.
I'm not.
This is a doctor's room right now.
Yeah.
Or what?
Well, it was.
It was a cell.
It was a cell, and then it became an office for the curator. And then he realized we don't heat this part of the building, so it was too cold. So then we turned it into a doctor's room.
Wow.
And that box on the floor there is a portable embalming table.
No.
And the black box on the Chase Lounge there is the embalming kit to make you look better.
So I'm
Color
guessing.
your hair.
I'm guessing he would. If somebody died at home, they wouldn't even take at that back in the
Take that out and set it up.
back in the day. They wouldn't even take if somebody died at home. They wouldn't even take them to the hospital. They just do it at. They go to their house,
Yep.
do them up,
Yep.
put them in a casket at the house.
Yep.
What? Wow. Portable embalming table. So that's the table. Oh my, that's the table and that's the kit.
Yeah.
Whoa. What are these tools for? The dissection or the? I'm not sure.
Probably
Yeah.
to let all the blood out. This is an portable X-ray machine.
Portable X-ray machine. Back when doctors made house calls.
Yeah. Well, they had to.
Yeah.
Guy would put him in his wagon, the bunch of things in his wagon, and he'd leave one end of the county and go to the other end and all around.
That's wild.
So you couldn't see a doctor for a month until he got back in this area.
Spinal fluid manometer. You guys have some wild stuff here.
We even have a real skull.
That's a real skull?
Yes.
Oh my.
A farmer brought it in and they had to send it down to Madison with some bones, and it came back as an old Indian guy that died of natural causes.
Okay, at least it was natural causes.
Yeah. Wow. Unless you're Edward Gein, and then I say it's from his estate, but
What is this little bone beside it?
I don't know, some kind of bird or
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Wow.
It's amazing what people give us.
Yeah, I bet. Is that what's his face?
Yeah, Howdy Doody.
Howdy Doody.
Yeah.
That's just creepy just by itself.
Yeah, well, that's why he's not upstairs in the kids' room.
Oh yeah,
She doesn't like him either. Of course, the mink stole.
Oh.
I could not wear an animal like that.
No. Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
Oh no. No. It's unbelievable. Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
How many minks are there? How many faces are there on this
1,
thing?
2, 3.
Yeah, there's another one.
4.
These are real.
Yes.
It's unbelievable when you think back that people would wear this with that on it. And
I know.
And think that's the height of glamour.
Yes.
Like, right? Like, well, how is that even a thing?
Oh, I know. I just.
I'm gonna drape a dead animal around my neck and
Yeah.
go to the opera.
Yeah.
Creeps. the sheriff's quarters.
Next week when she's here.
Wow. Now it's made to look like a county store.
Yeah.
Lots of old artifacts. Oh, goodness.
Right.
Well, hello, ladies.
Right.
Talk to me. Tell me your hopes, your dreams.
Yeah.
I'm staying at the Best Western. 10 miles out of town. Can't miss it. Oh. I'll dig the hat.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll
It's kind of...
go back in my archive and see if I can get that.
We're not asking for a big booty girl, but girl, I mean, I'm not looking. I mean, we're not looking for a Kardashian here, but girl, it's just you must be Canadian.
Somebody dug up a tree and planted it in their yard on May 4th, 1863.
I have the same wig.
I'll have the
You left the tag on. That's tacky.
hopefully we got some good news.
Look at me. Look at me. Turn your head and look at me. That's usually the way it went back in the day in the clubs, anyways.
Then of course upstairs we have the little boy and the little girl and the cook.
Oh, the cook too.
Yes. She has been known to hang out into the kitchen there, and every now and then you'll see a silverware moving
Really?
when you're sitting down, and that means you have to sit and eat the soup or whatever she made. That's not really there, but
She's gonna be disappointed because the one thing I don't like is soup.
yeah.
So this is gonna be a tough negotiation with her.
Yeah. Well, this soup doesn't taste like much, let me tell you.
So there's two little kids and a cook ghost. Wow.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's the deputy who's threatens the little kids a lot because they're not supposed to be playing in the attic
Yeah.
or anything. So he's the little girl and the little boy have to knock twice, and then it's safe for them to come out because he's not there.
Wow.
So, because they play hide and seek up in the attic.
So this is the there's a second floor, then an attic.
Yes,
So I'll go up to the second floor
right.
and look around. The attic's not open.
Well, if you open the door and look, yeah.
Okay.
Go on up.
I'm going up. Let's see. I hope I don't get offered soup.
Yeah.
This won't go well. Oh my. Oh, this is creepy. So this is the sheriff's quarters, and now this has been made into a schoolroom. Oh, hello again. No, you're different, obviously. Why aren't you looking at me? Make eye contact, but don't. I like it like that. Wow. Oh my god. I'm not joking. Gee. Hi. How are you? Oh, you're getting married. Oh. You brought a friend. Oh, and some headless, or not, well, some heads, but no torso. You're creepy. Nice teeth, though. Did you have work done? Oh, someone had Botox. I can see it. Where are your frown lines? Look at me, but don't. Oh my god. you might want to seek out a hairdresser because it's just they've chopped out your bangs. And really, are bangs in? I don't know. I'm not bang shaming, but I have a feeling bangs aren't in anymore. But of course, I don't know, right? You get me. I see you brought a friend. Well, let's just say I am down. But don't look at me. Children's room. There you. Oh, Lord. This place is crazy cool. Highly recommend coming here. Westerra Historical Museum in Watoma, Wisconsin. Wild. People here are lovely. I've letting me have free reign to run around, walk around, and look at everything. It's creepy. It's cool. It's funny. It's interesting. They have little tiny boots. What's your name? You're the original Cabbage Patch doll, aren't you? You're the grandmother of all the Cabbage Patch kids. You got around. Because there's a lot of them. You were kind of trampy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't look at me. Oh, she'd feed the prisoners that were on this floor. She'd feed them through here. Oh, this is the soup room. Oh my God, this is where I'm supposed to sit down. And if I see anything move, do we see anything moving? Oof. You must be hungry. Not a fan of any of these sounds. Honey, could you pass the salt? The salt. No. It just needs a little bit of salt. No, I'm not. It's not your. No, it's a delightful meal. I just like a little bit of salt, if I could. Can we not do this? Can we not do this? Not in front of the children. Okay? I just want to have a nice dinner and relax. I've had a tough day. Yeah, I dug out 3 bodies earlier. So I'm kind of feeling stressful. Okay. Kids, tell me about your day. This is where Daddy pretends to be interested. Oh, yeah. Oh, he should have kicked him back. No. A what? A threesome. That is when a man and a woman and another woman, or, well, it could be a man, a woman, and a woman. It could be a woman. It could be 3 women. How is mathematics? Why don't we talk more about that? Because this is something. Well, it is sort of mathematics, I guess. You brought that up, talking about a threesome. But you're going to college soon. You'll figure it out. It happens. Yeah. Just never go at. Just leave your socks on. Always. You never know what kind of floor you're stepping on in a dorm room. Trust me. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Is it fresh salt? Is it sea salt? Is it vegan? Kidding. Tell me about your day, honey. Oh, the mailman. Really? He delivered what? Kids, close your ears for a second. Thanks. A package. He delivered. Oh. How big was this package? Right. Okay. Kids, could you just leave the room for a moment, please? I'm going to have to talk to Mom about the mailman coming over, delivering a package during the day upstairs. Well, no, if somebody offers you something called ecstasy, that doesn't mean you have to take it. You did. Okay. What is it? Well, it's a synthetic. You know what? probably the best thing for you to do is not go near any windows or anything soft, because you're going to want to touch it and hug it. And the windows you might make you want to jump out of. But, you know, that's what school's for, is to learn. It's to learn. So good for you. And how about you, honey? What did you learn at school today? Well, I don't think that's what the bleachers were built for. You're supposed to be on top of the bleachers, not under them. Oh, Randy said that's a good. You know, we really have to talk to our kids more about what they're doing after and during school. I think we're bad parents. I think we might be bad parents. Well, you're a little cutie, aren't you? Honey, we may have screwed up with the third one. Oh, this is the attic. Oh, let's go in the attic. Shall we go in the attic? It's just storage, but we're up in the attic of the house. Yeah, I don't like it up here at all. Oh my. Goodness gracious. Ooh, more dolls. This is the attic. Lots of stuff just in storage, Christmas decorations, the like. Old dolls just hanging out. Computers. More dolls. Mannequins. Yeah, everything you keep in an attic. In a psycho house. Oh my goodness. Mannequin. And that's it. We are out of the Westerra Historical Museum, former jail. So that is the courthouse right next door. But Ed Gein's trial was held in Madison. What is it that fascinates people about Ed Gein to this day? I'm going to do another video on Ed Gein because they were just talking about something else that I didn't get to do on my last video. Stop it. My last video about Ed Gein 3 years ago, which I went to all the locations in Plainfield, but there's something else I found out, and I'm like, gotta go check that out. I was actually going to maybe go to the grave again, to the house for this video, but there's so much in there. This is a video on someone I don't need to add that. You can watch that other video, my old Ed Gein. The clicking sound, whatever it is every now and again, it's okay. It's just a little bit of clicking. It's a good video, watch it. And it was a real quest for me to do that because it was a long way to get there. So is this. Move it along. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace. Oh, and thank you, Lori and Dee Dee inside. Lori was the woman that you heard off camera speaking to me and telling me everything. So informative. So much information. Loved it. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Lori and Dee Dee, and peace out.